Welcome back. Today's topic is left recursion. Okay, we completed what is meant by ambiguity, how to remove ambiguity, what is meant by leftmost derivation, rightmost derivation, and posters. Let's focus left recursion. Okay, so let me introduce what is meant by left recursion. You know what is meant by a recursion. A function calling itself is called a recursion. Similarly, if a grammar is repeated at the RHS, the same symbol is applied at the RHS, then we can call it is the recursion. Okay, let me introduce what is left recursion. Say this is the production symbol. So this is the LHS part, and it is the RHS part. Okay, if for example I am writing A tends to A C, A tends to A C. Okay, you observe LHS is A, which is appearing as the leftmost symbol in the RHS, okay. If this type of grammar is called as the left recursion grammar, okay. In the grammar, left recursion is exist, okay. The standard form of the left recursion is, let me write down what is standard form of the left recursion is A tends to A alpha slash beta. A tends to A alpha slash beta. You observe this is the LHS part. This is LHS and it is the RHS part. Okay, I mean in RHS leftmost symbol is A, which is exactly same as the LHS part. Okay, so if you derive this thing, how the past tree looks like as, now it is A can replace with A alpha. Now A can replace with A alpha. Now A can replace with A alpha. Now A can replace with A alpha. This is what? Leftmost derivation tree. See, this is the left recursion grammar. This is how the tree is generated. Okay. Now let me tell you what is A and B and all. Okay. See, as you know, A is belongs to variable. You know what is variable and non-terminals in the context-free grammar. Then what is alpha and beta? See, alpha comma beta can be anything. That can be a variable or terminal or collection of variables or collection of terminals, but not epsilon. Okay, then one more restriction how you can identify it is the left recursive grammar is there is a condition: beta should not start with capital A. So this is the best example for the left recursion. Okay, then again left recursion is the two types. One is the direct left recursion and another one is the indirect left recursion. As you know, we have seen the direct left recursion. A tends to A alpha slash beta. It is the direct left recursion. Then what is the indirect left recursion is? See, indirect left recursion is present in the hidden form in the productions. Okay, by replacing one variable with its body of the production, you can find out the indirect left recursion. Let's say for example I am writing A0 tends to A1 alpha 1. There is some other productions. Okay, then next, see, there is no left recursion, there is no direct left recursion in this production because A0 is not repeated as the leftmost variable in the RHS part. There is no direct left recursion. If I write one more production, if I add one more production to the grammar, now it is A1 tends to A2 alpha 2 and so on. Okay, still there is no direct left recursion or there is no indirect left recursion. Okay, if I write one more production like A2 tends to A0 alpha n plus 1 slash and so on. Okay, how the derivation looks like? See, write down. So now A0 tends to A1 alpha 1. Ignore of all this. Okay, then A1 can replace with this production. Now derivation is A1 can replace with this one, so that's why it is A2 alpha 2 alpha 1. Okay, now A2 can replace with this production. Okay, now it is this is A2 is replaced, so A0 alpha n plus 1 alpha 2 alpha 1. So finally it is again, so A0 appeared as the leftmost variable in the RHS part. So this is the best example for the indirect left recursion. Okay, see, we can write generalized form of the indirect left recursion. This is the best example for the indirect left recursion. This is a generalized form of the indirect left recursion. Okay. Okay, see, now you can see, so A and B are the variables in the grammar. I mean, A is the LHS part, B is the LHS part. Okay, so A tends to B alpha. Now B can replace with A beta, so that A is again, LHS part is again appeared as the leftmost symbol in the RHS part. So this is the RHS part. This is the best example for the generalized form of the indirect left recursion. Okay, now tell me what, let me tell what is meant by A and B. You know, A comma B is belongs to variables. Then what is alpha, what is beta, what is gamma, what is delta? So alpha comma beta comma delta are all belongs to either variables or terminal, anything it can, but not epsilon. Okay, so this is what left recursion introduction. And what is meant by direct left recursion is if the production is of the form A tends to A alpha slash beta, then what is the indirect left recursion? This is the one of the example for indirect left recursion. I mean, other name for the indirect left recursion is the, you can say it is hidden left recursion also, other name for this. Okay, and this is one form, and this is the generalized form of the indirect left recursion.